Welcome to History Adventuring. This is episode number 546. I'm Brad Hall, and today we're sharing the world with transient people. In a long life, I've spent a lot of time sharing the world with transient people. I've always been an urban hiker, and whether it was in Phoenix, Santa Barbara, or Los Angeles, I've seen a lot of transients. You can, of course, call them by other names, such as hobos or drifters, and you could even call them homeless. And the one thing that is consistent with them is that they're always on the move. Some of them sleep on the beach. Some of them drift from town to town. Some stay with people until it's time for them to move on. This is often called couch surfing, by the way. If your only encounter with these people is seeing them as you drive by with the windows rolled up, I really don't blame you. Quite often these people are very dangerous. Depending on the neighborhood, you can compare it to Lion Country Safari, where you're fine inside of a car, and sometimes even that isn't enough. You need to stay away from those places. Speaking for myself, I've never had an interest in being transient. I like my comforts, and I've been willing to do the kinds of things that pay for a roof over my head and a comfortable place to sleep. And yes, I've been lucky. But many people wouldn't want to be tied down to rent or a mortgage or waking up to an alarm clock every morning to go to a job. I always wanted a house in the suburbs, which I got, but just because it's what I want doesn't mean it's what everyone else wants. The word transient means lasting only for a short time, impermanent. Or it can be a person who is staying or working at a place for only a short time. And that's all it means. When you see the word as that, you realize that we're all transient, just in varying amounts. And that's the point. So let's be clear here. A transient isn't someone who has decided to live permanently in my front yard. They may cross it briefly, but they know that there's a cranky old guy who's going to yell at them to get off my lawn, and they'll move on. Move along. This has been History Adventuring. I'll talk to you later.